When I tell you that I would cry to these artists all fucking day, it's because I would cry to these artists all fucking day. My depression made me ditch school every single day, and when I was there, I would be high as balls. And when I found out that I've been depressed for years and that you could cure it in a matter of weeks, I was like, and when I tell you that this video will help you, it's because I genuinely believe this video will help you as long as you follow these steps. These steps are the ones I did, and holy fuck, the fact that it worked blew my mind. But first, what you gotta realize is that yes, genes do play a role, but you gotta understand that this isn't the case for everyone. Many think it's genes because they've tried things, but the truth is that they don't go about it correctly. They just do it for a couple weeks, and this isn't an overnight process. You've been indulging in habits that make humanity depressed for years. What makes you think that a week worth of positive habits will have any difference? You need to create a system that you'll actually follow. But first, you need to let go of your ego and set the bar as low as possible. Don't just jump in 100% like the very first day, giving yourself 10-20 productive habits to do when you haven't really gotten into like doing any productive habits at all, right? It's like picking a soccer ball for the first time and thinking you're gonna be a professional the first time you go to the soccer field. That's not how it works. There's training, you have to learn how to dribble. There's a lot of shit that goes into it. Don't just rush into all these habits that you could do, right? Like, take it slow, one thing at a time. You have your whole life for this, right? You have your whole life to really get into these habits and get yourself in a position where you could be happy. So with that out of the way, do everything for experience like a video game. Like, you know how Fortnite you would do those challenges, those dumb challenges, like dance in the no dancing zone or collect the coins and shit like that. Like, it was dumbass challenges, but each challenge like boost your experience and shit. That's exactly the same thing. You gotta do everything for experience, because everything you do will literally just gives you experience points, and it just keeps building and building up, right? Just like with depressing habits, right? You're not depressed, but then you start doing all these depressing habits. You eat junk food, you're on social media all day, you're just doing like useless shit, right? It all builds up into depression, right? It's not one thing that makes you depressed unless it's like something severe like trauma or like something that you really went through that's really fucking bad, right? But examples of shit that you could do for experience are, I have them written down right here because I'm not gonna remember all this shit. Examples include hygiene practice, organizing your environment, making your bed, going outside, not just listening to X in bed all day, having a social interaction, less screen time, doing one workout, saying one thing you're grateful for, doing something nice for others and yourself, etc. Those are all experience points that you could collect throughout the day that will slowly build up to like happiness, right? You shouldn't just wake up one day and ask yourself like, am I happy, or like, damn, I'm not happy, because that's not how it goes. You just wake up one day, think of something you're grateful for, and just do a whole lot of shit that will build the experience, like all the list that I just gave you. And to help with that, you need to set as many reminders as possible. I'm talking phone screens, widget reminders, scheduling, posters, putting shit in plain sight, anything that will make it obvious and will have you remember that, oh shit, I need to do that habit, because this needs to become a habit. You need to start doing this shit every day. What is some shit that you look at every single fucking day? Your phone, your computer, whatever the fuck it is, put it there. This needs to become as obvious as possible. It needs to literally, you need to go throughout your day having shit that reminds you of like, oh shit, I need to do that habit, because this genuinely needs to become a habit for it to build up and like for you to do it every single day, so you could build this experience points towards happiness. Now this one is a golden tip. After you see yourself getting good at this and it's slowly becoming a habit, practice mindful meditation. Now once again, setting the bar as low as possible, letting go of your ego. Just start with one breath a day, right? Just concentrate for one breath. Just concentrate on that one breath as much as possible, and as the days go on, you'll be wanting to do more breaths and more breaths, right? You'll want to concentrate on 2 breaths and then 3, and then sooner or later you'll be meditating for one day. My bitch ass screen just turned off. But that's how you started, right? Don't just jump in and try to meditate for 20 minutes, because that won't work. And another thing is that your mind will naturally gravitate and wander off, right? That is normal. That's a good thing almost, right? Because the more you wander off, that's another opportunity of you bringing back your concentration into your breath. Now what this does is, you know how throughout the day your mind just wanders off. This is how depression sort of starts, like a cycle of depression. Your mind wanders off, it wanders off into a negative thing because it never wanders off into something beautiful, something positive, like holy fuck, I look beautiful today, you know. It always wanders off to something negative, like oh this shit, or like just something negative, and then you just start overthinking about it, and then you get depressed. That's kind of like a cycle of depression, right? So this battles against your mind wandering off, because once you feel like your mind wandering off, you get mindful and you're like nope, you start concentrating on the activity in front of you. So instead of your mind wandering off, you're literally concentrated in what's in front of you. If that's homework, washing the dishes, whatever it is that you're doing, your mind is just sort of concentrated on that, and it doesn't wander off, because wandering off is what starts depression, and we don't want that. We're trying to eliminate that. And the most important step, guys, become obsessed with improving. It makes it so much funner, dude. It makes it fun just seeing yourself improve, because we as humans love seeing ourselves improve. It's built in our DNA. We love seeing it. One push-up slowly becomes into you going to the gym and seeing your biceps improve. You just need momentum, and the rest just gets easier. Just stick to it for 2 weeks, guys. Slowly but surely, if you follow all these steps that I gave you, I promise you, you will start seeing your depression slowly go away, and you'll slowly just start becoming happier day by day. I hope this video was helpful for you guys, man. I love you guys. I wish you the best, and have a dope ass day. Peace.